We're live, guys. 52 steady. Back
52
with another.
steady.
What is this, week 4?
Week. It's
3?
not. It's
Week
not
3.
week. It's week. It's week 3, episode 4,
5.
5.
Yeah.
Man, this is getting a little confusing. Okay,
Okay.
okay. We're gonna need to actually do a little better on our
Our
pre-podcast
plan.
notes. Yeah. To know we haven't talked. It feels like all week.
I know.
What's been going on? Don't get into the deets, but
Okay,
let's
okay.
just.
This is my first week of classes, so,
Mm,
it's been some adjusting.
okay.
It's been really good though. All my classes, enjoying them,
Yeah.
being studious, going to the library.
Already? Studies in the library on the
No,
first week?
I go to the library every day.
On the first week? For the syllabus work?
No,
Bro.
we've had work. They started
Yeah.
us out early.
Yeah.
Been
That's
doing
not
a lot
bad.
of reading on my textbooks. Already in
Mm.
already finished chapter 3 on one of them.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe just Liberty's just
Yep.
kind of undercover. Well, um,
What about you?
again, before we get in, I'll get into that in just one second. Before we get started, welcome to the 52 Steady podcast. This is two college students. If you haven't met us already, my name's Cody. This is Noah. We're on a journey right now, becoming better men, better godly men, and we've started this thing called 52 Steady. So, like Noah said, we're on week 3, and we're kind of going on that. So,
Mhm.
yeah. My week, classes, so last week I started at Wednesday. My classes were slight besides one of them. I'm in this corporate finance class that's just been it's been a lot. It's been an adjustment. I'm
Mhm.
last semester it was like the first 2 weeks were slight. Syllabus, discussion, not even discussion board, just like
Mhm.
light stuff. This week it's like reading.
You getting into it?
We're like getting into accounting. We're getting into all this jazz, and I'm like, bro, like I'm looking at these numbers and these income statements and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't know how to do this, and I low key haven't been putting in the work that I need to be doing,
Mhm.
but I need to make that adjustment. So it's been a week of adjusting. I think that's going to be the title of this episode as well, adjusting. So
Okay.
yeah, it's been good. Just got out of so we're filming this right now. This is going to be a little weird. We're filming this right now on a Saturday.
Mhm.
So put that out there. This is Saturday night-ish,
Yeah.
afternoon, wherever you want to say, because tomorrow I'm going to be, like Noah and I are going to be busy, mostly me,
Mhm.
during the time when we usually record. So things are going to be a little off, but when this episode posts, we're going to have,
It'll be on Monday. Yeah. Same
yeah,
time.
it'll be the same time, but the totals, we're gonna assume the best for Sunday. Let's just say that.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that right now. Assume the best for Sunday, but yeah, a little different, but kind of the same premise.
And as y'all have seen, if you watch the podcast, we don't even we're a podcast, but we just throw in video clips wherever we want. So we're kind of making it our own, make it
Yeah,
fun for us. So it's best if you watch it. And I think right now on Apple Podcasts, that's not really an option yet, but we might try to figure that out. But watch it on Spotify or YouTube if you want to watch it.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, Apple Podcasts. I don't know why it's been so difficult for us,
Hmm.
but Apple Podcasts is it's just different. It's just different than all the other ones, but we're gonna figure that out. I would love, honestly, if you're watching or actually listening to this on Apple Podcasts, just hit us with a comment. I just want to see. I don't even know if anybody's actually listening to this.
I don't ever check like our Apple Podcast analytics. I'm always on Spotify or YouTube.
Yeah. Speaking of analytics, dude. Again, we're not doing this for nothing besides. I don't want to say besides ourselves, because we do want, like, for those of you who are watching, like, we want to inspire and kind of show y'all, like, raw journey. Like, this is
Hmm.
just real. We're not like some David Goggins or Navy SEAL.
Hmm.
We're just average dudes just trying to get better.
Yeah.
So, but the analytics have been cool. It's been cool to see people
Yeah.
watching. It's
A lot
been
more
different
people have been
content.
watching than I thought. We got like at least 10 viewers on Spotify, 10
Yeah,
viewers on YouTube on like every video.
yeah, that's
That's like
crazy.
crazy, like 20 people that we probably know. Most of these people are people we know, so.
Yeah, it's like my sister, my dad now. Shout out. Uh,
Shout out your
yeah,
dad.
huh? Yeah, shout out to my dad. If he's watching this. I think it's cool though. So again, if you're our family, we love you. If you're not our family, we still love you. We're still
Yeah.
trying to inspire you as well. But this is for just our documentation purposes and kind of moving forward. But Noah,
Oh,
getting into it,
yeah,
getting into the progress. I want
yeah,
to
let's
hear
go
some.
where we left off.
Where did we
So
leave off?
we left off. My knee was kind of bummed
Mm.
out, but we were tied going into this week.
Mm-hmm.
23 points. We totaled it up. 23 points
That
each.
sheet work.
We got our Google Sheets out.
Oh yeah.
Um, so yeah, I had a bum knee. So we'll just start with the running. So I've been just taking just some Advil,
Mm-hmm.
helping my knee. It's feeling better, and it honestly started. It's feeling better. I have
Yeah.
not ran
Okay.
in until today,
Okay. Okay.
but
Okay.
it wasn't. I played basketball.
So that doesn't count.
No, it didn't count. But low key, I definitely logged more miles at a. I logged some miles out. We played like 5 games to 15. No one can shoot, so they were long games.
Okay. That's respectable. See, that's a good question though. I wonder how long, like, because you don't really think of a basketball game as like distance, but like I wonder how long you're actually doing.
Oh, it was definitely more than 2 miles. It was like 4 or 5, if I had to guess, for how
Yeah.
many games we played.
Yeah.
But yeah, so knee is getting better. Honestly, feels good right now after the basketball.
Yeah.
But
Are you on Advil right now?
I've not taken any today. But
Okay. We're on the up.
I probably will take. It doesn't even hurt. It hasn't really been hurting. It's more of just trying to get the inflammation down,
Okay.
helping it's just healing up hopefully.
Nice.
I think I might do some running next week, but I mean, rather just keep taking it slow and
Yeah.
because it's a long year. These points don't matter as much right now. But I mean, they matter, but
Yeah.
it's about having a steady year.
Yeah. So are you thinking about running tomorrow since we still have one more day left?
No, I haven't thought about it.
No. Okay.
What,
That's smart though.
what about your running?
My running, it's almost like a mirror image of last week. So those of you who watched the last episode, it's been looking like the aspirations for a schedule of like on off on off on were high. The execution was so low to where let me pull up the app right now, the old Nike app. My 2 runs so far. So
You only have 2 runs?
I only have 2 runs in right now. So I'll record a clip and then we'll insert a clip right here for editing purposes of my run tomorrow. What's up, gang? We here. Last run of the week. It's like 7:30. First speed run ever done in 52 Steady Nation. Coach Bennett, shout out Nike Run Club. He got me right. We're making a beast here, yo. This is not a game. Most people quit January 19th. Today's January 19th. We're just getting started. Shout out all y'all. Let's keep going. Stay steady. But first run, let me just talk about that. I think we need to have a distance meter, a longest distance so far. 2.6 miles.
No.
2.6
You passed
miles.
my like 2.3 or something.
2.61 miles. Guess the pace.
I feel like you were feeling good. I'm gonna go with like 9:18.
9:18. That's gliding. I wasn't gliding that fast. I was
Oh,
9:33.
okay.
So I wish I would have recorded a clip. I ran. It was another one of those days where I ran way too far, and this is where when I ran Thursday. Thursday I ran I'm at my house and I just started running. I'm like, I'm gonna find a path, and I think it's been cool. It's been like, all right, I'm gonna find a path, dude. I ran past elementary schools, down random trails, and I'm like, where am I? So, and I just turned around at one point. So I stopped my running at 2.6 miles, but this is my problem, and I'm seeing it. But I'm walking like a mile to get back to my house, and it is not.
Why don't you just go one and then come back?
It's just, I'm in that zone. I'm just getting that runner high every time. I'm just like, all right, I'm in it. I'm in it.
It's low key cool that, like, if you're like, I know I'm not gonna feel good by the end of this run, but if I run extra
Yeah.
and then like leave more room to run further back than just 2 miles,
Yeah.
it's low key a strat.
It was good. Okay, I'm looking at and we'll have a screenshot up of my run too. But I had 210 feet of elevation gain. I don't know and I don't have terms of comparing runs of what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what mine was.
But at one point, I'm running up a hill, and this is why you need strong hamstrings. So you ever wonder like why you work out hamstrings when you do legs, bro? This is why. When you're running up a hill and you're like trying to get that like traction going up the hill, you're hitting straight hamstrings. So the elevation killed me on that one. I was proud about that. I was proud about that run today. So, and I'll talk about this on our next thing. But I've been sore. I've been sore in different ways, right? I had to do a little just chill. It was actually called a 20-minute run on the dot. 20-minute run, 1.8 miles or 1.88 miles, 10:36 pace.
Yeah.
Just super chill. Felt good about it. Recovery run. So tomorrow again, I'll have my run. So the running next week, why
don't you have it like scheduled, like when you're gonna do the runs?
See, I do, right? My calendar looks pretty. I can't just. I set it all up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. What happens is, there's a lot of different things that happen. But let's just put it. We'll talk about it later. But
Okay.
just stuff happens,
Okay.
and then you end up on a Thursday and you're starting your first run. So
No, that's actually terrible. Like, I don't understand.
no, it's bad. And then I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up tomorrow to run. So.
Oh yeah, and throw in, we left off. We're not gonna talk about this yet, but we had to wake up at 7 a.m. every day this week for 1 point every day for 6 days. So
Yeah.
we'll just throw that in there. But we don't gotta talk about that yet.
You want to talk about that at the end?
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end.
Okay. So yeah, that's been the running for the week. How do I feel? I feel like I'm getting faster, but I'm also like when I'm doing my slow runs, I'm like, why can I not catch a hold of my breath? Like even today, I'm expecting it to be like a walk almost, where I'm not breathing hard at all at like 10:36 pace, but I'm like, my breath is getting ahead of me and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to dial that in.
Is your breathing the hardest part? Like you don't feel anything in your legs, it's just like you're out of breath, kind of?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would just say my expectation for breathing is so high. Like I'm expecting this to be so light work.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I click on shout out Nike Run, whatever, 20-minute run, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be light. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna feel like a walk.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, like that kind of like breathing like that. It doesn't really make sense. But yeah, so you'll get to that next week once you start back running.
Hopefully, next week.
Yeah.
See how I'm feeling in tomorrow. I mean, we played basketball for like 2 hours, so I'll say what happened the day before that too. Some stuff went down.
Okay. Let us know.
Okay, so we're going to the lifting now.
Yeah, go to the lifting.
Okay. So lifting's been going good. Been
Okay.
doing. I normally do like a back and leg day combined.
Oh, really?
So
Back and leg day combined. I didn't even know that.
yes, you did. I do like a little bit of back, and then like a more leg day, and then I'll do like chest, triceps, shoulders, and biceps,
Okay.
and then I'll do a back more focused back day and a little
Yeah.
leg day, like in
Yeah.
the same one, and then I'll do like I'll show you sometime, but
Whatever.
that's
feels
been
good.
I've been doing in my back days. I've been doing more abs.
This just sounds all mixed up, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
It's like a full body split basically,
Okay.
but not like I don't know how to describe
Yeah.
it. But yeah, back and abs. So I've been doing like the thing you had us doing the decline sit ups
Yeah.
with our like feet locked in. And those have been really good. Progressing
Okay.
on those. So I've gotten all my workouts this in, but I had a I'm I'm counting this workout. So last
You're
night I
enjoying
did
it.
a 1 hour Pilates class.
Wait. Whoa. 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 Okay. Go ahead.
Pilates class, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. And Pilates is like you use weights. You use
Like
weight.
body pump.
No, it's different. It's different. It's like stretching
Walk me
and
through it. I don't. I've never been in a
okay.
Pilates.
So we get in there.
Who's we? First of all, I want to know who's we. Who
Me,
got you?
my friends that are girls, and
Okay.
one other dude who's my friend.
All right. So
No
you're
other dudes in this place. No other dudes have been in this place either. And like, we don't want to like weird anyone out, so we went to the front, so we're not like in the back being weird. And I was in the dead center
Oh no.
front, like me and the instructor like we're 8 feet from each other. So we roll out our yoga mats,
Oh no.
where our shoes are off, we're in socks. The heaviest thing about it, you get two dumbbells. The heaviest they have, they were like, these girls are telling me, yeah, get the heaviest they have, you got it. It was 8 pounds, and it was okay. First thing we did, we sat down, did some like some stretch, like to the side,
Uh-huh.
and then we were doing like we're doing glute like bridges, and then we had to pick one leg up and do a glute bridge,
Yeah, you were cooked.
and we did abs for like 10 minutes, and it was the hardest thing. Like I was so out of breath. I was inflexible. I can't even like sit on my knees. Like and like it just
Yeah.
hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
then
god.
we did like then it was like halftime. Got some water. And
Halftime.
then we started. We stood up. We did four.
Okay.
We did four like dumbbell curls. And then we did like some like just shoulders. We did like a bang. Then we did a bang, and it was like all in one with just 8 pounds. And then she was like, "Okay, all right, guys, pulsate." And we're just sitting here like, and I was like dying. It was like 3 minutes of just 8 pounds, like moving in different directions. And then we had one of the 8 pound while we're on our knees, and we were doing like curl, but you're holding your shoulders out, and then you press up, then you do a tricep extension, and then you like come down, curl. We did that for like 20 of those, and
Yeah.
I couldn't like bring it back up to like do my tricep extension.
Okay. At first, I was like, I'm not counting this. Now that I hear that,
No, like I went into it like I knew I was gonna count it too. because it was definitely like it was a workout. Like
Okay.
my abs have not hit my abs that hard. My glutes definitely have not got hit that hard.
Yeah,
And
that
shoulders it
sounds.
was, and then after we did like a in the gym they had like a plank competition.
Oh my gosh.
And
Did you
this
win?
girl and then this other dude wanted to do it, and I was like, I'm not. I just wanted to beat them. That was my only goal.
Yeah.
And then I think we got like the record was like 5 minutes. I got like
You didn't get no 5 minutes.
no, I got like 2:15 though. I was proud of
Oh,
myself.
really?
And this was after I was holding it like this, and it was just my shoulders were giving out because they were just killed after
Yeah.
Pilates.
Wow. Just I don't even know what to say. Like I want to give you like a round of applause
Yeah, it was.
almost, but
I
still,
mean, it was awkward walking in there. Like it took a lot.
that's a questionable count.
No, it counts.
That's a
It counts.
questionable counter of the year, but you know we'll count it, dude.
And I woke up. I think from just sitting on my knee. My knee was in pain.
The stress.
It was like a different type of pain. And we were doing these stretches that there's no chance I could do. The dude beside me was flexible though. So I don't even, that was who I was judging everything I did off of was him.
Yeah.
Like I can't judge it off the girls because
Yeah.
they're just normally more flexible than dudes.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I was proud of myself. Had fun.
Okay. Pilates. Let's go.
And
One Pilates workout.
so it is. I don't think it's questionable after doing it. Like it's definitely like questionable because you weren't there. But like I probably will do a class or something again. It might not be Pilates. It might be like CrossFit or something with like weights.
Yeah, that's like a full body thing.
Hmm.
I don't know if you I don't know how many Pilates classes I'm gonna give you, but
Like
we'll
I might do one a week.
Pilates class?
Or not. I don't know. Because we were talking about doing it again.
All right.
Because like there's no way I could have done that then like lift it after that.
Yeah. That's so interesting. I was not expecting that, but here we are.
Yeah.
Pilates class. So for me, I took let's just say this. I took my first so we get 5 days, right? I
Mhm.
took my rest days on Monday and Wednesday.
Okay.
Those were some packed days, let's say that.
Okay.
But this week I didn't think I was gonna try some new stuff, but it just ended up happening. And I was working out with a buddy of mine, you know, Malachi,
Hmm.
name drop. For those of you to visualize this guy that I was working out with, think of
Putting a visualization of them.
yeah, for those of our Apple Podcast, Spotify non-watchers, think of like a how do I even
Like
describe?
Saquon. Think of Tyreek Hill. Think
Think
of
of
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, think of Tyreek Hill, but like had like a skin fade almost, just with waves. Like think of Tyreek Hill with that's who I'm working out with, and
So were you like,
and I'm and those of you who are listening, I'm like the Apple Jacks dude. The dude off of Apple Jacks. You know, y'all know what I'm talking
the
about.
cinnamon
I'm like,
stick?
so you got like Wave Check Tyreek Hill with the Apple Jacks cinnamon stick dude, and I got killed for the week. Uh, I don't remember exactly what I did. So I did push. So actually no, we worked out the last 2 days. So I did push. Yeah, I did push. I don't know what I did, honestly. I did something Tuesday, and then Wednesday I took off. Thursday, uh, it was before a big event we have in our like ministry. We had a little. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, we're going to the gym, blah blah blah. I'm like, we're gonna do legs, and I was supposed to. So I planned this on Tuesday, but then I took Wednesday off, and it would have been on my leg day on Thursday. But since I took off Wednesday, it was on my pull day. So I was like, yo, blah, 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 like, let's hit pull. He's like, I don't believe in the pull push. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, I said something. He's like, no, chest and back. I'm like, all right, whatever, chest and back. We get out there. I don't hop on the bench press too often just because I don't have like a spotter, and like if I'm trying to be like time efficient, it's not the most time efficient thing. We get out there, we're doing 4 sets of bench. I'm like, all right. Then we do like, I don't even remember. I just remember doing pull-ups. We did like bench, incline, dips, and then we did this like incline chest press machine. All like, all you got, just all you got. I'm like, especially when I'm with him, with Tyreek Hill, with waves. I'm like, I'm turning red in the face every single thing I'm doing. And then we're doing rows, pull-ups, and we did something else for back. And I'm like, my gosh, I wasn't feeling it. Dude, I'm still feeling it. Did my traps? Okay, that was yesterday. Or no, that was Thursday. Yesterday, we planned a leg day. And you know, honestly, I was like, I had fun with this, something different, I'm going to do it with him again. Mm-hmm. We get out there, all right, we're going to do 3 sets of deadlifts. I don't deadlift like that. I'm not a deadlifter. I don't be getting under that bar like that. We do that. I'm like, I'm scared. At first, I'm scared. Is deadlift. And I'm like, my form's not good. We get out there. I think I started at 225. I was like, let me get my form check right. I'm like, all right, we're doing like 3 sets of 6. 225, and then I did 255 for 6, and then I did 285. I was like, 285. I'm like, all right, this time I'm getting nervous. And keep in mind, I'm doing 285 on my max set. He started at 315, 345. He's like already at like almost 400 pounds on his last set. I'm doing I get to 285, do 3 reps, and my hands give out, and I'm like,
what did he say?
He was just, I gave it all I got. It was just they gave out. Granted, I'm holding it, so like I'm not doing a switch grip.
I thought you said you ordered some straps.
I didn't order some straps yet. I did not. I need to order some straps.
You're right, these get ordered tonight.
I was holding it like conventional, or I think that's how you call it, conventional, not switch. Like it's easier to hold it switch, but I was like, I'm gonna hold it conventional. I had 3 reps of 285 in me, and that's all I had.
You need to get some straps.
Yeah, and then today I had an arm day. This is the first time I've hit an arm day in a minute, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I'm not gonna like put it on the camera, but I was like in the mirror, I was like, man, I feel like, who is this after an arm day? But that was the workouts. I got to hit one tomorrow, which is going to be a questionable play. We'll insert that clip right here.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. No one cares. Here we go. Come on. Give me 5. Got to do it. Come on. Yep. Give me 2. Come on. Get up. Got him. Atta boy. Come on. Jay. Come on. Hey, baby food. Come on. Get up. Don't stop. You're done when you stop. It's hurting my hand holding the phone. Don't stop. Come on. Need 20. Breathe. Get him up. Yeah. Need 10. Come on. 12. Get him up. Last one. Get it up all the way.
Space. And then, yeah. So that's the workouts for the week. I like it. And I think we're either gonna work out more, or he's gonna put me on some program so I can be like Travis Kelce in this joint. So
you can be his Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I'm gonna be his Travis Kelce. That's kind of that's my thought. But I had a lot of fun. It's made me think about. I'm like rambling, but it's made me think about like I'm doing push-pull legs. I'm like, man, I just want to do compound lifts now. Now I'm like deadlift, power clean, squat, bench, military press. Oh nah, we did deadlift, we did something else, and then we started doing Nordics. And for those of you who don't know what a Nordic is, it's where you're like your feet. Picture you're on your knees, right? And you have someone, let's just say, holding your ankles, and you go down, and then you go up, like chest on the ground, and then up with using only your hamstrings. I can't do 1. Tyreek Hill, he's doing 6, banging out like 6, and I'm like, this is just not even fair at this point. So if you can do a Nordic, you're an athlete in my eyes. You just get the badge of honor. And then we did like this like plyometric, like on the box, like step up. No, we were doing like single leg squats, touching your butt on the box, and then going up like one handed. And I'm like, this is just crazy. But I felt good afterward. But I'm so sore. Like sitting in this chair kind of hurts. Yeah.
That's tough. So you gotta get one workout in.
I got to get one run in and one workout
Oh
in.
my gosh.
Yeah. So
And you got a busy day tomorrow.
I do have a busy day tomorrow. But yeah. So now getting into the readings. Starting off with that good word. Hit us with that good word, Noah. How's the word been?
It's been good. I don't
What
really
you in
have
right now? You still in
Hosea
Joshua?
still.
Isaiah?
Hosea.
Hosea.
Yeah, it's been good. It's kind of like the same thing. I mentioned it last week. And it's almost like God getting upset at Israel for just being unfaithful. It's been kind of talking about that again for like the last 7 chapters I've been on.
Really?
But it's been good though. I've enjoyed it.
What's God been like teaching you in this past week?
I feel like, so with the waking up at 7 a.m., I just feel like the consistency of it and doing it, like getting in the Word in the morning and like reading at night, has just been helping a lot. Just the consistency of it, I would say.
Yeah. I was this is kind of getting to the book portion, but when I was reading in the book, like the Titus 10 thing, he was talking about like people view any other kind of, I forget the wording, but it'd be like people view any other habit or something or skill, or just like relationship or whatever, as like you need to put work in for it.
Mm-hmm.
But then people will be like, let be and let God, acting like you can just do nothing. And I mean, yes, like if you're faithful and you're trying to be blameless, blah blah blah, but that stuff takes work, and like being faithful to God and trying to like live like Christ takes effort. So it's just like again like that consistency, that work, that's like that's the stuff that kind of puts you forward, rather than just being like, well, laziness or all these other like aspects. So that's big. I think I've been in Job still. Honestly, a theme of this week, honestly last week too, it's been kind of rough. I don't know the exact.
For Job? Like he's been rough on Job, or?
No, I'm saying in the Word, I got 2 boxes here, right?
Okay.
I got a quiet time where I sat down, like eating breakfast or something, like got in the Word, had like notes, all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's been probably 4 days of this week. The other 2 have been, golly, it's late, I need to go to bed, but I need to get in the Word, and I just like, I'm just going to open up to something.
Mm-hmm.
And both times I've opened up to like Isaiah and just read something, but it's been like read something and go to sleep. So not very proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
Prioritization of the Word, again, like what we say is like mandatory. So, but because I don't want to be like, oh well, I got in the Word, but it's like there's kind of levels to it, you know. So. Mm-hmm. In like devotion and time. So
do you think the podcast like helps you, or like?
I think I was telling like one of the guys who disciples me, like the most dialed in I've been in the Word has literally been on
Since we started.
Yeah, since we started.
Mm-hmm.
And not so much like, oh, and I think what's so cool is, I don't know about cool, but just great is the fact that yes, like it's a part of our challenge, but it doesn't have points associated to it. And I kind of just think back about like how like the view of it and really having that desire. And when it comes down to choices of like, okay, it's late at night, I need to go to bed. I haven't read my book yet, and also haven't done my quiet time. One's 1 point, one's 0 point, but then choosing like my quiet time over that, like that's a conscious decision. I think that's like, I'm not saying that's the most admirable thing of all time. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
it's it's been good, and I think God's been showing me a lot of things through that. So, but yeah, I've been in Job. Job's been just going through it, bro. Job's been like, why me? He's just like, like I was talking last week about. He's been like, I think I was talking last week about. He's like cursing his life. He's going back and forth with his friends right now. He's like, well, they're like saying this, like, oh, you shouldn't do this. Like God has done all this for you. You're not recognizing the sufferings from God, and He's trying to lead you towards the right direction. And he's like, well, this, and this, and this. He's still not seen it through. And then today, his friend like hit him back with it, responded again with it, like, bro, like you need to lock in, like you need to realize where God's trying to take you, and not the fact just be caught up in your suffering to where you're like drowning in everything, and you're forgetting about God in this process. So. Yeah, work's been good, but quality, there's been 2 days where I've been like, kind of, yeah.
Do you think it's like when your quality went down, like it was always you left it towards the night?
I think so, yeah. Like today, I did my quiet time before I went to the gym. I've been doing it when I'm eating breakfast. So what I found is when I have more time in my day, I'm like really sitting down. But the days where I've had like something, I feel, but yeah, let's just say that. So I just haven't, the 2 days where I didn't, I was just kind of like not on top of other stuff. So, and that kind of leads to like why, like there should be no reason why I'm taking a rest day on a Monday and a Wednesday. It's just, it's not even a rest day. It's just, I didn't go to the gym. So even counting it like that is not even, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the book I'm reading.
Yeah.
The Power of
Now we're
Moments.
getting to the old 10 pages.
Yep. So.
What are you reading again for those for our listeners?
The Power of Moments. I'm on page 140. I think I started like last Friday. Yeah, I have like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't have class till 9:20, and so like obviously when I wake up at 7 a.m. I have a lot of time to read, and some days before class I would read like 30 pages.
Really?
So I've been enjoying the book. It's kind of a lot. It's just it's talking about how to make like moments memorable and positive. It's like in one section it talked about like a job, hiring someone, and then like a person just being bombarded with work. Like that transition, they're not gonna really look back on that moment and it's not gonna be positive. But like it was talking about what companies can do to make that transition better for their employees, like having lunch with a boss and like having people come by because you're a new hire and talk to you, stuff like that. So it's been really good.
Yeah. Do you have one thing in the book that's just been like sticking in your head, like you're like doing something and you're like, it just pops in?
I don't know. I don't think so yet.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I better calm down. I feel like if I just keep on talking, I'm gonna talk this podcast away. But y'all know I love this book. You know what I'm saying? The Titus 10. If you don't know, now you know. Get this book. Get it for your boy, your mom, your dad, everybody. Look, it's for Foundation for Godly Manhood. But I mean, I think anybody can apply this book to anything. But no, I think, dude, this book, I love it. So let's just say this: I love the book, right? but I was doing some calculations. I'm on page 140 right now, and it's been 6 days this week. So wait, hold on.
You're on 140?
Yeah.
That math does not math.
If y'all remember last time, I was on page 100. So I,
Yeah.
I'm the 10-page reader. I'm Noah's grinding it out, and like again, Noah's making me look bad. Noah's about to finish 2 books before I finish one, and maybe I need to lock in.
I'm on the same page as you, and I already finished a book.
Yeah, that's again. I do think it's the type of book though.
Yeah.
I've been taking my time, my sweet little time with this book, but it is kind of crazy. So I'm on page 140. So if we started Monday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't read today yet.
Okay.
So I'll read today and tomorrow, but I did miss one day of reading. I don't know if that was on Monday or Tuesday, or Monday or Wednesday. It was on one of them days.
Okay.
So what happened was exactly what I was talking about. It was late at night, and I was like, do I get in the Word, or do I read? And I was like, yeah, I gotta get in the Word. But no, the book, it's like, I gotta like hold myself back. It's so good. I think
Hold yourself back. As you don't get your 10 pages in.
Yeah, you're right. But from talking about it, I can talk about it for a long, long time. But what I talked about, or like what I told you earlier about the you got to put effort in type of thing. That's been a big thing that I've been learning from this book. And also, what was it talking about? It was talking about like authority, like as for manhood and for men in general, you're called to be or have authority over parts of your life. But a big idea is you can't just get so caught up in authority, because then you start trying to like rule other people. And the premise is you gotta have authority, but understand, I wish I had better the exact phrasing, but it's someone's in charge of you, and that's God. Like you have an almighty Father, you have an almighty like authority over you, and therefore that changes your perspective when you're in authority, but you're still in authority of these parts of your life. So authority is looking like, standing up for what you believe in, and again being Christ-like, like living like Christ, but also standing for that, and whether it's like rebuking others, or also putting in effort, or just putting all these other things, like as a man specifically, just you're called to work hard, you're called to have authority, and it's like, but you have to understand, or like with that authority, you can't be the more I talk, the more I'm like getting into like just things that are rolling in my mind. But those are, I'm gonna have to hold myself back from talking about it, but those are like some big things from the book that I've just been like thinking about. Whether I'm like in little scenarios, I'm like, I should say something, or like I have authority over this, and I need to be like I don't want to say quick in decisions, but I need to be like firm in this, but also realize that I can't just think I'm him because I'm firm in this part, because I have like an almighty ruler over me. So
that makes sense.
It's been good. Again, I miss a day, so calculations. I don't even know if you're keeping track anymore. But
No,
I miss one day.
We'll put it in. It's not that hard to remember.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I think transition to the weekly challenge.
Yeah. So I'll go first. Monday. I normally wake up for school probably around in the range of 7 to 8. It's probably I set my alarm at 7 and I snooze it a couple times.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up at like 7:20.
Yeah.
So we had like, I don't know if you took like pictures or something just for proof.
Yeah.
But I woke up. I felt good for first 2 days. It was normal. Then Wednesday night, we have like community groups at Liberty, and probably didn't fall asleep till 12:30. And like I had like when I know I'm not gonna get 8 hours, I get like sleep anxiety. I'm like, dang. I'm like, I'm not getting 8 hours. I'm gonna
That's
be
so
screwed.
yeah.
But then I woke up at 7, and obviously, I wasn't feeling the best. But
Mhm.
like once I got through my day, I didn't even think like, man, I got 6 hours of sleep. Like you
Yeah.
don't even think about it once you're doing it. Like it's not
Right.
that bad. So I woke up at 7 the next day, and I felt fine. Until okay, so all of it went smooth. Then last night we went out, like
Daddies.
watched a movie at someone's apartment, and then come home. I probably didn't fall asleep till 1. It was Saturday, so I low-key slept until like 8:30. So, but
Sleeping till 8:30.
we'll reflect on what we think about it after you're. We'll just stick with that for now, though. Okay. So, lost a point today.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it true with y'all. I didn't wake up at 7 this whole week.
What?
I didn't wake up at 7 this whole week. And talk about reflection. When it's in my calendar, like when it's in my calendar, I'm looking at my calendar right now.
Okay.
And it's like 7 to 8. Wake, run, shower.
Okay.
And when I don't do that, one day in the week, I'm like, you almost feel like, honestly, you have a lot of feelings going through your head. You're like, I just got this challenge. I'm supposed to wake up at 7 a.m. And like, I'm trying to wake up at 7 a.m. and I didn't wake up once. I feel bad. I feel like a bum. I'm not gonna lie. I think there was a couple days this week where I will say the alarm. So I have this. This is crazy too. I have this alarm clock that runs away from you. So y'all, if y'all go on Amazon, look up Clocky. That's what I got. Clocky. Twice, 2 days, I didn't set it, and like I think over the week I woke up earlier than I normally do. So for my class, my earliest class is at 9:30, and I mean I would probably wake up at 8. My average has been like 8, like 8, 8:30 kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that's good, right? But in terms of this challenge, not good.
Yeah, but I feel like if you woke up 8 or 8:30, would you have time to do your quiet time, then get to school and like
Yeah.
be chill?
Well, I have an 8 or 9:30 class for 2 days. Other Monday and Wednesday I have an 11 a.m. class.
Mm-hmm.
So 8:30 is like plenty of time. But there was 2 days where my alarm didn't go off, and then my roommate, he just woke up at like, he had an alarm that went off at 7:15, and I'm like waking up at 7:15, and I'm like, gosh, what am I doing? So at that point, I'm like, I might as well go back to sleep if I've already missed the 7 o'clock. So that happened, and then I had a couple late nights, and there was just, honestly, there were some days where it was just like, I woke up at 7, and I don't even remember it, but I wake up, and I got Clocky right beside my head. Like, he's just chilling with me. Like, I just turned him off and just put him right beside me. And then today was like, I don't even remember it. I just woke up at 10. Like, I woke up at 10. I went to bed at like 12. And here's the thing too. My normal routine, like this past week, I've seen myself get in the bed earlier than I've ever been in my entire life. Like
Really?
11 p.m. Like, seriously. There was nights where I was setting up myself up for success at 11 p.m. and I'm just not waking up. So, but I would wake up earlier in my normal time.
Mm-hmm.
But so tomorrow is my only chance. Tomorrow I will be hitting.
No, you can't. No, I thought it was Monday through Saturday.
All right, Monday. Well, I just took the L this
You
week.
took it.
I took the L this week.
I
That's a big L.
don't think like it's not about waking up early. It's about waking up consistently
getting up.
at the same time, and
Yeah.
like it's what I know you chose 7 because I was doing 7, but like looking back, do you think if you chose 7:45, it would have been better.
I mean, yeah, I think it would have been better. There would be a lot more factors that add into me getting up at 7:45 rather than 7, because 7's earlier than when my roommate gets up, but his alarm goes off at 7:15, and then he doesn't. He's like I'll get up but then snooze it real quick. He's that type. But if I heard that, you know what I'm saying, it's just like different. But I think there was a point in the week where I was like 3 days in, like I've already
So this weekly,
I'm
I'm not satisfied with this though.
I'm not satisfied either. It's more like I think I just. So let me say this. There was something that happened. I'm not going to give a lot of information on it, but there was one day where, this is just if you know, you know, and I'll text you. I'm not about to put this on the podcast, but there's one day I woke up at 4:30 for a random reason, and had to handle something, and at that point I woke up at 4:30 and I was like, I set my alarm to 8. Like I just put it to another hour. Like I was like at 4:30 I was like I'm not waking up at 7. So that happened one day, but either way I didn't do it any other day. So it was just big L on the week.
I just got a lot of points back.
Yeah, no, it just.
So weekly challenges are where it's at. I thought you for sure like. I thought there'd be maybe 1 or 2 days you messed up. And for me, it was like I'm gonna do this the rest of the semester.
At 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking like, where do I go from here?
I mean, I don't think you need to try to wake up at 7, but if you could just do the same thing consistently.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get into like a morning routine and do all the things you need to do if you like are just not, if you keep changing what time you wake up.
Yeah, 100%. It was. I like 7, and honestly, nothing great happened after 11 anyway. I'm not saying I woke up at 7, but I'm saying because waking up at 7 prompted me to go to sleep at 11.
Mm-hmm.
And I think getting to sleep at 11 meant that I was in the house at like 10.
Mm-hmm.
So those things were, I mean, yeah.
I feel like you need to follow up. Like you need a no points
Prediction?
weekly challenge for next week. Like a 7:45 or something, or 8.
I'll have a goal, but I just took the L. I'm not getting no points for it.
Yeah,
But
you're not getting
I'll
any points, but like
I'll have an update.
you need a plan
Yeah.
to attack.
My goal for next week is waking up at the same time every single day. So it's either going to be like 8.
Okay.
I might start off with 8 and just start there. And just kind of go from there. But that was the weekly challenge for the
Okay.
week.
Starting off hot.
Started off hot, ended hot, was 0.
That's crazy.
This is a little longer episode. For those of you who are sitting here, shout out. This is a longer episode, but we had some things to talk about.
Yeah.
No, we also still have the diet. I mean, how's the weight looking? How you feeling?
Okay, so little update. I've ate like so consistently this week.
Really?
So last week, my 2 weigh-ins, like since I've been back, was 163 and 164 because I was just like, I had a stocking of candy and I had to eat it, and it just went up. But last 2 days, my goal weight's 159, and I'm not sure if we're doing that for next week or the week after, because next week is not like, it just doesn't really make sense next week. But that's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So last 2 days I've weighed in at 160.5.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So I've been eating pretty good, pretty nice.
Yeah. My weight right now, so I think I've had, again, this week, I mean, as we've just heard, I mean, it hasn't been the most locked in week. I would say weight-wise, I feel good. I feel like I'm intaking a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
But this morning I woke up and I've been like, I'm like, when should I weigh myself? I'm like, do I do it after the pee or before the pee? Because the morning I'm like, golly, I'm like, because if I do it after the pee, it's just I got nothing in me. This morning I weighed after the pee at 161.9 or 162.
Okay.
After pee. So I mean, I think I set super high expectations off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've definitely gained weight.
Yeah,
But
it's just because you said your starting weight was 162 and you were like 158.
I'm sitting at like 162 right now, and I think I'll probably weigh more tomorrow.
Okay.
But
I mean, we probably have 2 weeks. Your goal is 165. If on weigh-in day you touch the 164.1, I'll give it to you. But as long as it's just slowly going up, is what you want.
yeah, I mean, again, I feel like I'm chiseling some things out. School, I mean, all things considered, like school, all these other things. Yes, we have this podcast, but there's a lot of outside things going on too. And I think, I mean, Noah's pretty dialed right now. 7 a.m. I didn't hit that once this week, but there were some times this week where I was choosing between going to the gym and reading my textbook before class that I didn't read. And if it was for my other classes, I would have said, nah, I'm going to the gym. But since it was for my corporate finance class, I was like, I got to do it. And honestly, it just kind of, it worked out some days where on top of not waking up that I didn't do anything in the morning, that it was just, there was nothing else that I had left in the chamber. So yeah. Totals, I mean, you want to calculate that up?
We'll have a total next week.
Okay.
So you got 1 point off from reading. You got 6. So you're 6 from the weekly challenge.
Yep.
And you got to get a workout and a run in tomorrow.
Yeah, the runs I'm not worried about. The workout I'm worried about. But
I like you starting off just not great, so there's just room to improve. Like I just want to see you dialed where you actually have a run on Monday and you have everything done and the weekly challenge done and you're succeeding
again
in other areas.
This next week is looking beautiful. This next week is teed up for success. Shout out MLK. I mean, Monday off. I mean, it's starting off the week strong. So, and then I don't have any class on Tuesday.
So you can get some of your stuff done.
Look, part of being steady is failing, but you gotta get back up again and stay steady and improve. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
I lost like 4 points. You lost 7, so I'm up by 3. I did not think I'd be up by 3 after not running and missing a day.
Yeah, so it's kind of how it worked. So, no, I think we need to. I don't know. I don't want to make this episode 2 hours long. So
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. But y'all tune in. I don't know if anyone's listening. If you're listening, comment.
Comment. Cody's a bum. Nah, comment. Nah. What should I say? What should they comment if you're watching this right now?
I don't know. Wake up. Comment. Wake up. Wake up, Cody.
Wake up. Yeah, comment. Wake up, Cody. If you're here right now. Last two things I just want to get into. So weekly challenge. So we said our weekly challenge for this week was waking up at 7 a.m. Obviously, we just realized how that turned out. Our weekly challenge for next week. No.
Yoga.
What does that mean? Pilates.
Yeah, we both downloaded the Bend app. It looks like a good stretching yoga type app, and they have tons of different things we can do. So we're gonna say like 10 minutes stretching, 10 minutes on the app, and we'll just see what happens every day
Every day.
till
So we
Saturday.
want to get some clips.
Yeah, we'll get some clips. Let's get our stretches in. If you can't set aside 10 minutes, when do you think you're gonna do this?
No, I'm getting my stretching in.
But you're gonna be down bad.
Look, everybody loves a good comeback anyway. So, down 3, I can be down a little bit more. So, but no, I'm going to get it done. So again, next week we're going to be doing yoga, stretching on the Bend app for 10 minutes a day.
Mm-hmm.
Start off a little, again, nothing too crazy right now. We're going to be, again, moving forward into different weekly challenges. Noah thought this was like probably the slightest.
I thought this was like easy
But-
weekly challenge. You don't gotta take any time out your day.
Yeah. For me,
You
this is
gain
like,
time. This helps you for the week.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Noah, it's been a great time.
Yeah, it's been-
on this
it's been
our
great.
first hour episode. So
Yeah, and keep in mind we haven't like talked or nothing all week really. So it's
yeah,
been
we
good.
don't want to disclose anything, but yeah. I just want to say thank y'all. Those of you who are watching, again, we're doing this not to be like trying to get anything out of it besides improvement.
Mm-hmm.
And in improvement, there's going to be fails. But obviously, you can see with me, I'm getting texts in the middle of this. You can see with me just failing on many different areas, but this is going to be something to look back on
Mm-hmm.
in a month, 2 months, a year, however long it may be, and be like, this is where I was, this is where I am now. I hope those of you who are watching can do the same and commit yourself to one thing, because it's not about setting this crazy goal and
Mm-hmm.
making it impossible to get to. It's just about taking those steady steps, 1%
It's a good
better
word.
every single day. So with that, I hope you all have a great week. Tune in for the episode next week. And any closing remarks?
About to get my yoga on.
About to get that yoga on. All right, y'all.
Y'all
Stay steady.
Come on.